I'll say this much, I'm not a perfect person, you know. I've had sins. Oh gee, do I have to list them all now to be completely unfiltered? Could take some time. No. Well, I've regretted each of my sins, shall I say, yeah? And I've asked for forgiveness from those I've sinned against. God, mainly, right? Because every sin is a direct insult to God, even if you're only hurting yourself. But I've never had alcohol. I've never touched any drugs. Never even seen other people touching drugs. Though I get the idea that maybe they have. Which is a weird place to be in, you know. Because I know it's wrong. It's wrong to mess yourself up like that. But what are you going to do precisely? You know. Particularly if you don't think the punishment fits the crime. I think marijuana is a bad drug. You know, I think it should be illegal. I also know that according to research it's, and this is apples and oranges, but it's about as bad as tobacco, which is legal. And yet marijuana carries a felony. Gee, do I report everyone I know who might be using marijuana? I've never actually seen it with my own eyes. I'll tell you this though, if I had a friend who was on crack, you know, or dealing crack, yeah, I'd turn him in. Because you know what? If you're on crack, you're killing yourself. You need to be thrown in jail to save yourself. As a friend, I need to throw you in jail now. For a limited time, I should hope. And if you're dealing it, then you're helping other people destroy themselves. I would not abide by that. You know? I'm not going to stand by and say, oh, well, you can go ahead. No, you cannot. I'm sorry. I'll put my foot down there. You see, I've gotten off track here. Or maybe I'm still on track. I'm talking about who I am. Well, gee, I don't really want to talk about who I am. The tapes could, you know, just pile to the sky. The amount of footage I would get. You can't ever really express everything. But we can try. I was talking, of course, previously about stress in school and the things I haven't suffered from. Relationship issues, parental issues, drugs, alcohol, promiscuity. Nope, none of that. Proud of it. It's a message to anyone out there who thinks everyone involves themselves in a little alcohol. Well, I don't. Proud of it. Not to say that I hate everyone who does. No, I pity them. Oh my god, man. You're being stupid. You're being so stupid. Even people who are legally doing it, you know, I mean, people who binge drink at the age of 22. Well, you're still binge drinking. It's still bad. I had a lot of stress in high school, though. A lot of AP classes. And I have, you know, my own creative projects. I should have brought them down. I have notebooks this big. Sophomore year of high school, I was bored one day in health class, and I started doodling on the opposite page of my health notebook thing. I quickly discovered I can't really doodle that well. But I continued writing all sorts of stuff. Any stuff at all. I write about, like, you know, I invented a new species. And then I write, okay, and now I invented a card game. And now I'm doing Sonic Adventure 3, Powers Beyond the Chaos Emeralds. And Sonic Adventure 4, World of Iron. Sonic Adventure 5, Dragons of Gantu. Sonic Adventure 6, Search for Robotics. Sonic Adventure 7, Hero of Destiny. Sonic Adventure 8, The Search for Sonic. Now, it's only the first, number 3, number 4 that I've really figured out. Anyway, stuff. Ideas. And I really want to live through creativity and do my own thing that way. I have, you know, it's an interesting thing. And I have my own visions, you know, not miraculous visions. I mean, say you have an idea of a story, you have an emotion to convey. And it's kind of hard to convey it until, like, the artistic thing is done, until I write that book, or I make that movie, or that video game is fully coded. And so, you can't really express it with anybody, right? You can't, I mean, you can try, you know. And there have been times when there have been maybe, I don't know, less than 10 times in my life where I talk to someone for more than 10 minutes straight about my ideas. And believe me, I can go on for more than 10 minutes straight. I can go on for hours. The other day I had this tape out and I was taping myself for stuff I was going to put up on YouTube. And I started talking about the U.S.-Mexico immigration policy. It took me half an hour. I don't really care all that much about the U.S.-Mexico immigration policy. But I've heard about the subject and I'm thinking about it and I go with it. So what I really want is freedom. You know. I got stuff to do. I got dreams. And of course, my parents and various other people say, well, dreams are great. In the meantime, you need to go to school and get a job and... Okay. I understand the practical side of it. I did see The Pursuit of Happiness and I saw the guy making his upstart didn't really work out and he should have been more practical. Yes. But I'm gonna follow my dreams, much as possible. Which is why I get my stuff on YouTube now. And to various other places I might send it, whatever. Because I just want to put myself out there. Just whatever ideas I have. I mean, all of my story ideas I can't spoil. But I can send certain stuff out there. Just, things on politics or whatever. And maybe eventually make money off of it. By donations. I should hope. That's one of my dreams. That is partly who I am. What I really love to do is make something. Make good things and give them away for free. Absolutely free on the internet, right? And then live off the donations of people. There are a few people who've done that. The guy made BitTorrent. He's currently living off the donations for the upkeep of BitTorrent. Donations! Not even like sponsored donations. You get some advertising on the side. No. Just donations. Just like people, oh wow, this is great, thanks. Send it back. That'd be great. That'd be really great if I could live that way, because then I would know, that I'm providing this thing for free for anyone who wants it. And I'm only collecting from people who have the ability to give. And there's a great balance to that. It works out on both sides. So I have my dreams, and I think, that's what made stress such a big problem for me, because when I got my own things to do, I don't want to do the project. I don't want to, do this stuff. There's so much I'm interested in, but school somehow, would make it uninteresting. I'm interested in physics. Sure, why not? Have you heard about the whole Hawking black hole information theory debate? They call it information theory. The idea that you could lose information in a black hole permanently, and then 30 years later Hawking. Anyway, I did read The Universe in a Nutshell by Stephen Hawking. Very interesting. They actually proved you could fit the universe in a nutshell, if it was a fourth-dimensional nutshell. So I'm interested in physics, among 1,000 other things, but I went in my physics class, and depending on teacher, because I had different physics teachers at different times, and some of them are really good, and some of them are really bad. I'm using the phrase some to mean one or more, by the way. There were times in high school where I would walk up to my physics class and I would physically feel stomach pain just from approaching the room. It hurt. I don't just mean the pain, I mean emotionally.